Black light.
Devil, devil, devil. You're quite hostile. You're quite hostile. You're quite hostile. I got a right to be hostile, man. My people been persecuted. They don't want to see us unite. What they want us to do is keep on fussing and fighting.
Yeah, today is the day that we're launching the Allah 24/7 propaganda machine. And I'd like to first start off by saying peace and well-being to the brothers and sisters, gods and goddess, a melanated nation in Detroit, in New York, all around the globe. Time is of as time is of very the time is very important for us to get started back on banging on the beast. We're going to get back to banging on the beast instead of banging on each other. And being under suspicion of each other. You know, because controversy ain't the proper way to be known or to be a household word through various degrees of various degrees of controversy, because that's another form of propaganda, but it's a negative propaganda called bad publicity. You know, controversy, publicity. Someone puts out something negative about someone that's in the light, or someone that's in the news, or someone that's uh, very instrumental in the community, to slow their progress down. Or it could have a different effect by building their name up to a level, whereas you can't ignore what they're doing. So we decided to instead of you know talking about the black man and what he ain't doing, we're gonna talk about the beast and what he's doing and how to put a stop to it, man. My mama used to say, either you gonna SHIT or get up off the pot, you know. Because right now we're acting like we very constipated. We acting like we full of SHIT. That's what we acting like. So we're going to change focus, get back to banging on the beast. Because we letting them off the hook. And we're going to keep that beast foot to the fire, man. And this is what I got to say about what the beast is doing here in Detroit. And you know, I'm telling the brothers that before we get started on what the beast is doing, and they're probably doing it all around the country, but especially in all the major cities where it's majority blacks. But before we get started on that, I want all the different fragmented Nation of Islam brothers to try to work together. Silas's brothers and sisters are here. They was here. Marvin Muhammad, son of man, some of his members are here. Supreme Minister John Muhammad, some of his members are here, and there's probably some more the different ones that I can't recall their names at this time, or either don't know. So we need to work together, man. And I'm asking y'all to at least to get back on banging on the beast. I know most of y'all got a newspaper. You know, a print is cool, and we always had that newspaper, but don't let nobody steer you different from using this YouTube to promote the message, and also to keep on banging on that beast. And we need to come together as one. At least do that together. Join my Allah's 24/7 propaganda machine. And so we're going to get started on what the beast is doing. You know, they're messing with the water. You know. And I told you why in my previous videos, because of Detroit's location. And we are a port city surrounded by the fresh water. Well, see, fresh water is getting rare in the world, in the whole planet. Fresh water. Let's, for instance, take California. You know, they having a problem with fresh water. Nevada, and, you know, so they want to probably start shipping water to those pods. So what they're going to do is they're going to poison up the water, so Detroit residents, they're going to make the water so messed up. And plus, you know, the water bills now is messed up, so that's going to be one way to thin out the population of blacks here in Detroit. They already got whole communities of blocks and blocks of blight when they had that housing crisis back in 2007. and that's thinning out the black population here in Detroit. Then you got crime, and that's thinning out the black population here in Detroit. Now, we're going to have to take it to the streets, man. Like, the righteous brothers, man, we got to start building back up our neighborhoods. We got to, one way to bang on the beast is to go out in the neighborhoods, and I'm suggesting we try to form block clubs in each neighborhood. And another thing the beast is doing here in Detroit is he's going to make downtown Detroit an entertainment capital, because actually California want to come here, LA want to come here to start filming motion pictures here, and also music is going to be the center, because actually Detroit is an international city, because we're right across the river from Canada, see. And New York, you could get to New York through way of Canada, so we got to start focusing on city planning. And Detroit's government, mostly they got blacks running it, but we all know that the devil is behind it, because they paying their salary. It's so corrupt, man, that we got to try to straighten that out, get that straightened out. So this is what I'm going to be banging on, what's happening here in Detroit, and it's probably going on around around the country, especially in black major cities. And I just remember the time when Coleman Young had a lockdown. That was when we was on the way up, but we slept. We slept on that one. We slept on that one right there, but I see an opening that we could do it again, even though we got a Caucasian mayor. We got a Caucasian mayor. We can don't even have to deal with politics. All we got to deal with is economy. And once you got that economy locked down, you can manipulate politics how you want to do it. Because they'll do something strange for a little piece of change. This is Black Light out 100.